field. They call him Baby Rhino. Ewers with a dart. Touchdown, Texas. Isaiah Bond. Quinn Ewers back on offense now for Texas. Looked like his right hand might be a little bit of an issue. You see him massaging it there and fidgeting with it as he was when he came off after that touchdown pass on the previous series. As Quint alluded to a moment ago. 1st and 10. Ewers checks down, picked off. Overshot Wisner in the flat. Quinn Ewers favor that right hand. Looking at it there on the previous series, and in the series ensuing, he threw that interception. Remember, they do have Arch Manning as QB2, but Ewers comes out again for this series in the 2nd quarter.
And it's clearly bothering him when he came off the field after their last touchdown. Did not give a single high five with that right hand. It was all with the left hand, but apparently not bothering him enough to come out of the game.
Quinn Ewers headed to the sidelines a moment ago while we were away during commercial break. And that brought about a resounding round of applause as Arch Manning, the highly heralded recruit with the famous surname in the ballgame, now fires complete. Touchdown, Texas. More. Giving you more. Maybe when Manning gets warmed up, he'll be more accurate.
I want you to ease him into the game with a handoff or something.
21-0 Longhorns for Manning. That's the 2nd touchdown pass he's thrown this season, the 2nd of his career. From tremendous bloodlines and lineage, a procession of elite football talent. This is his grandfather, Archie Manning. Played in Mississippi back in the day, famous NFL player, Hall of Famer. Then Peyton, of course, at Tennessee. And Super Bowl champ with the Indianapolis Colts. And Eli, his other uncle. Man, he's got a lot of guys on speed dial if he wants, right?
It was really funny hearing Peyton talk about what happens when Arch hits him up as you see his first touchdown pass against Colorado State, showing the elusiveness. But yeah. Peyton says sometimes Arch will send me a text asking about 3rd downs, and 3 12-minute voice messages later, he probably regrets his decision to text his uncle, but certainly has a lot of knowledge to pull from.
In Austin, Texas, they do things big here in this state, including loading up at quarterback. Arch Manning is QB2, but so Manning will come out for his 2nd series. Here's one more look at what happened to Quinn Ewers. Had a hand issue first. Seemed to be favoring it when he came off the field. Didn't let his teammates dap him up with the right hand. Obviously in discomfort. Threw the touchdown nonetheless. It was Manning. And now Manning in at quarterback, 1st down and 10.
3, and it was a decent clip, but they hadn't done much on the ground in this game.
Oh, look at Arch Manning. Oh, hit him with the 2-step. Arch Manning, touchdown. A career-long 67-yard run. He didn't look anything like Peyton or Eli on that run, did he?
You'd had to take out a calendar to time Peyton and Eli getting down the field, but everybody around the country is about to add "can scoot."
Yes.
So the scouting report for Arch Manning makes a man miss in the open field and then turns on the Jets. How about 16 and burnt orange?
With Peyton and Eli once again on ESPN2, what are the chances that we see that run on the Manning cast?
I would say pretty high, and if I have to imagine, it would be Eli showing a side-by-side of Arch and Peyton running and poking some fun at it. But
Hey, Pops Cooper could wheel a little bit. He had some turbo in his game.
so could Granddad, Archie, the namesake. He was one of the first dual-threat quarterbacks, and how about that? 67 yards for a touchdown.
Here in the first half. Arch Manning out of his end zone. Incomplete and almost intercepted at the 35-yard line. Good coverage by Frazier on the play. Zay Frazier to the 24. Manning checks it down. And they're going to come up short of the first down. Gibson over the Roadrunners 28-7. And this game,
this is the end of the second quarter,
will be orchestrated and choreographed by Arch Manning as far as Texas is concerned the rest of the way. Let's go downstairs to Quinn with Coach Sarkisian.
Coach, the doctors came over to you. What did they tell you about Quinn?
He's got a strained abdomen.
How would you characterize the play of Arch?
Oh, it's a good start. Good breakdown of protection there. So he's going through it. It's first time really playing good football. So we'll see what happens.
How do you adjust your process right now as you go inside in terms of your call sheet with a freshman quarterback?
We just want to call the things that he's good at and that the guys have been practicing and that we feel comfortable with.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep.
So far, Kentucky got smoked last week. Texas now, and Quinn Ewers leaving with an abdomen injury. And here comes Arch Manning,
Austin,
DJ.
we have a problem. Okay, maybe not. First play for Mr. Manning when he comes in, rolls to his right, finds DeAndre Moe. Just how Coach Sark drew it up, but he wasn't done. I got a lot more, baby. I got some wheels, baby. He got his own money. He got his own money. Go, Arch. He's just like his granddaddy. That is not his uncle's.
Here's part of the reason why. We'll explain it. He started off red hot, but then injured his abdomen, we were told at halftime, with Quint and Coach Sarkisian. Went to the sidelines, went into the tent, was attended to for some 10 to 15 minutes, and then finally went into the locker room. Thus, Arch Manning entering the game, making an immediate impact. That was his first pass, Roger.
Yeah, and on the third play he was in, he takes a long pass for a touchdown, but it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. Held onto the ball, took a sack. And on that one, gets hit in the end zone. Welcome to college football, young man. See what he can do in the second half.
Down on the field, Manning taking the pitch right now. And after that initial wave of excitement in the touchdown pass and the touchdown run, it turned a little bit for Texas offensively.
It did. It's been a little sloppy. And then with Arch Manning in, you had the excitement early on, 2 touchdowns in its first 3 plays. And then as they got into the drop-back pass game, it seemed to be moving a little fast. So we'll see. This is his first extended action with the starters in both offensively for him and the defensive starters in as well. We'll see how he responds.
First down and 10 from their 25-yard line. Moore in motion. He's already caught a touchdown pass. They hand it off. And out of the backfield, they go empty. Manning throws a dart complete. Great spin by Golden. Man, that was 24-karat Golden. And he moves the chains. A 19-yard gain and a first down.
This is the natural ability. Quick, tight release. Hits him almost right in the face mask. For Matthew Golden, who ran a great route against man coverage. Short area quickness, creating the separation. Nice job getting the ball out quick by Arch Manning.
Jared Gibson back in the backfield. Takes it on the run, on the counter, and nowhere to go. It's tough out there on those mean portal streets, Roddy.
Yeah, it is.
Out of the backfield. Pass complete and room to burn for Bond. Isaiah Bond, touchdown. Manning with his second touchdown pass of the game. A 51-yard catch and run by Isaiah Bond. the junior out of Buford, Georgia, the Alabama transfer. Showed them his shoe bottoms. It was over after that. Had that Julian Alfred speed. That was Olympic gold. Time to time, too.
For much more money.
Yes. Manning taking a shot on the post. Room service. Wide open. Wingo. Touchdown. This is starting to have the intonations of a coming out party for Arch Manning. His second consecutive touchdown pass here in the third quarter, increasing the lead to 42-7. And for Wingo, that's his first touchdown catch of the season.
It's a big play waiting to happen. Big run last week, but Arch
Ewers out with an abdominal injury. We were told by head coach Steve Sarkisian. He told our Quinn Ewers that on the sidelines, but in Ewers' absence, look at the numbers for Arch Manning.
He has been both incredibly impressive. He's had 2 or 3 freshman moments, but the physical ability is undeniable. That's why there was a frenzy to get his services in the recruiting process.
There was a little bit of speculation after last season about him transferring, but he put those rumors to rest, as did the rest of his family. Said he wanted to enjoy being around his classmates and teammates. He's enjoying his teammates here, Roddy.
That was the first play that he was in. Throws a touchdown pass. Third play he's in. Makes a safety miss. Outruns the secondary. He spits it out to Isaiah Bond, who really does the rest with his legs. And then on the last one, hangs in the pocket, takes a shot, delivers downfield to Ryan Wingo, who every time this guy touches the ball, it seems like it's a big play. He's held onto the ball a little too long a couple of times, but other than that, I think it's about as good as you could expect from Arch Manning. His first extended action, 42-7. Abdomen injuries can be tough.
Right.
The recovery time is unclear, so you don't know how long Arch Manning is going to have to be the starter. So you want to protect him in this game. You don't want to put him in harm's way. A couple runs coming out early in this drive, up 42-7.
Looking at 3rd and 16, they've got to get all the way out to the 46. Little tunnel screen and nowhere to go. Well defended. Arch Manning already with 3 touchdown passes.
What event would you most like to see in the Sphere? Like a concert, fight?
I'm gonna say a Bossman D-Lo or Lil Baby concert.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I have some fun there. It's tough in Vegas, you know. Here comes Gibson. Showtime for him. Gibson put it on the ground in the third quarter. Great ball fake by Manning. Downfield, caught at the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Ryan Wingo on the other end.
Arch Manning doesn't even stop to flip his hips. He just throws this on the run. I mean, this is all core, torso, and arm, slinging it downfield and putting it on the money to the freshman Ryan Wingo.
36 yards and a first down for the Longhorns.
The money. That's athleticism.
2nd and 5 into the end zone. Manning caught. Touchdown, Cook. Arch Manning with his 4th touchdown pass since coming in midway through the second quarter. in relief of Quinn Ewers. Roddy, I'm looking at you. I'm not trying to start anything.
But you're going to start something.
Sometimes I'm that guy in the barbershop that hangs out without getting his hair cut just to start stuff. But are we seeing the beginnings of a little quarterback discussion? You already know Arch Manning is the centrifugal force that is powering this squad right now at quarterback. Has thrown 3 touchdowns in his last 5 passes. The only thing that's going to stop him is a restraining order right now.
Yeah, or Sark taking him out of the game.
Yeah.
And you have to say, he's one of the most famous quarterbacks in the country, and he's a backup. If he'd have come in replacement of Quinn Ewers and not been good, it would have been all the talk, but he has delivered, so good for that young man.
First down and 10 for the Longhorns. And Owens will take the field as the quarterback. Trey Owens is a freshman out of Houston, as Arch Manning will see his day come to a close. Let's check in with the studio.